Yo, what is up, guys? Today we're talking about the upcoming welterweight fight between Anthony Pettis and Alex Morono on UFC Fight Night Thompson versus Neal. This fight is going to be very, very interesting. We have Anthony Pettis, the 25th best welterweight fighter in the world. He's currently 23-10, coming off an amazing win over Donald Cerrone around 7 months ago by unanimous decision. Before that, he was down there at lightweight, losing 2 straight fights in a row to Diego Ferreira by rear naked choke submission. Then I believe Nate Diaz by unanimous decision. As you guys know, Anthony Pettis used to be a lightweight UFC champion, but has since made the move up to welterweight. And his first fight, obviously, with Donald Cerrone. This is his second fight up at welterweight against Alex Morono. Alex Morono is the 48th best welterweight fighter in the world. He's currently 18-6 up there in welterweight. And he's currently coming off an amazing win over Reese McKee. It was an absolute domination. He got the unanimous decision, and honestly, you could have made an argument that he won that fight 30-26 on all 3 judges' scorecards. I mean, he was absolutely dominating that fight. Obviously, before that win against Reese McKee, he did lose the fight to Chaos Williams, who's also on this UFC Fight Night by first round knockout in just 27 seconds at the very first round. But before that loss to Chaos Williams, he was on a 3-fight win streak against Max Griffin by unanimous decision. I believe Zach Otto by TKO, and then Kenan Song also by unanimous decision. So we have 2 very top tier welterweights going at it in the main prelim on this UFC Fight Night Thompson versus Neal. This should be an amazing fight. They actually have Anthony Pettis as a 2-1 favorite, as he is currently sitting around minus 240 as the moderate favorite to win this fight. Alex Morono currently sitting around plus 190 as the slight underdog to win this fight. So Anthony Pettis is a pretty big favorite to win this one. He's 33, almost 34 years old at the time of this recording. Alex Morono is a little bit younger, at only 30 and a half years old. So Alex Morono will definitely have the age advantage in this fight, but Anthony Pettis has the experience advantage in this fight, as he has fought some absolutely amazing fighters in his UFC career, like Diego Ferreira, Nate Diaz, Stephen Thompson, Tony Ferguson, Michael Chiesa, Dustin Poirier, Jim Miller, Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira, Edson Barboza, Eddie Alvarez, Rafael Dos Anjos, Gilbert Melendez, Benson Henderson, Donald Cerrone, Joe Lozon, Jeremy Stevens, Clay Guida. I mean, he's fought in so many amazing fighters in this in the lightweight division, and that is why he's a minus 240 favorite to win this fight, just because he has so much experience and beating the best competition in the lightweight division. And the reach and height advantages for both of these fighters are very non-existent, as Anthony Pettis has a height of 5 foot 10 inches tall and a reach of 72.5 inches. Alex Morono has a height of 5 foot 11 inches tall and a reach of 72 inches. So there's not really an advantage for the height and reach department in this fight. It's basically just the age and experience advantage for both fighters. But even if you look at the Tapology predictions, I mean, Anthony Pettis is a humongous favorite. I mean, out of 915 votes, 82% of the vote are going for Anthony Pettis to win the fight, mainly by unanimous decision. And then obviously, there are some people that do think that Anthony Pettis is going to get a knockout in this fight. In my opinion, I actually think this fight's going to go all the way. I don't really see a knockout or a submission from either fighter happening in this one. And then obviously, 18% of the vote are going for Alex Morono to win the fight, also mainly by unanimous decision. And then obviously, some people are saying that Alex Morono is going to get a knockout. But as I said before, this fight is definitely going to go all the way, the full 3 rounds in this fight. And if you look at Anthony Pettis' record, 23-10, especially for the caliber of fighters that he's beaten and even lost to, I mean, that is an amazing record. If you look at the guys that he's just beaten, we have Benson Henderson by unanimous decision for the WEC Lightweight Championship. Joined the UFC, lost to Clay Guida, beat Jeremy Stevens, beat Joe Lozon by first round head kick KO, beat Donald Cerrone with a first round body kick KO, beat Benson Henderson again with a first round armbar submission win, making him the lightweight champion. A second round guillotine choke submission win over Gilbert Melendez. Obviously had that 3-fight losing streak to Rafael Dos Anjos, Eddie Alvarez, and Edson Barboza, all by decision, with the Eddie Alvarez fight going to split decision. He came back after those 3 losses with a third round guillotine choke submission win over a very good grappler in his own right, in Charles Oliveira, who has the record inside the UFC for most submissions of any UFC fighter across any division. That is absolutely insane, and he ended up submitting that guy, which is even more impressive. But after that win against Charles Oliveira back in 2016, lost his next fight to Max Holloway for the featherweight interim championship by 3rd round KO. Came back after that loss to Max Holloway with a unanimous decision win over Jim Miller. Lost his next fight to Dustin Poirier by 3rd round rib injury from bottom triangle. Came back after that loss to Dustin Poirier, though, with a 2nd round triangle armbar submission over Michael Chiesa. Lost his next fight to Tony Ferguson by 2nd round stoppage, as he ended up breaking his hand. Absolutely insane. Came back after that with a Superman KO punch against Steve Steven Wonderboy Thompson. That was back in March of 2019. But ended up losing his next fight inside of 2019. I believe in August, somewhere around there, against Nate Diaz by unanimous decision. Lost his next fight as well to Diego Ferreira, I believe back in January by second round, rear naked choke submission. And then finally came back this year in 2020, I believe in May, against Donald Cerrone with a unanimous decision win. And he looks to get another win here, his second win in a row inside this welterweight division against Alex Morono in this fight. Alright guys, so Alex Morono also has a very, very good record, 18-6, but that's the thing, that 18-6 record has not been at all against the caliber of fighters that Anthony Pettis has had to face throughout his UFC and WEC career. If you look at the guys that Alex Morono has actually beaten, I mean, he joined Legacy FC back in 2015, got a first-round TKO over a bum, a third-round knockout over another bum, a first-round guillotine over another bum, joined the UFC, got a split decision, a very, very close win over Kyle Noak, who's a pretty good veteran fighter in the welterweight division, got a unanimous decision win over James Montrasi, who I believe is not even inside the UFC right now, as he was on a 2-fight losing streak after that loss. He lost his next fight to Keita Nakamura by split decision, was a pretty good veteran fighter, beat Josh Berkman, another veteran fighter, by first-round guillotine, fought yet another veteran fighter in Jordan Main, lost that one by unanimous decision, came back with a decision win over Kenan Song, who's a pretty okay striker. Got a first-round TKO win over Zach Otto, who does not have the best takedown defense. And then I think his most impressive win to date against Max Griffin, because Max Griffin is probably the best fighter that he's fought, maybe aside from Chaos Williams. But in that next fight against Chaos Williams, he did end up losing that fight by first-round knockout in 27 seconds of that very first round. And guess what? That was a short-notice fight. Alex Morono was supposed to be fighting Diego Lima. That fight ended up getting canceled. And up in his place was Chaos Williams, who knocked him out in 27 seconds of the very first round. Absolutely insane. And then, as you guys know, he did come back after that loss to Chaos Williams with a nice unanimous decision win over Reese McKee, an absolute domination. But do I think he's going to do the same thing that he did to Reese McKee against Anthony Pettis? Reese McKee is no Anthony Pettis. Reese McKee is 0-2 inside the UFC right now. Anthony Pettis is an absolute beast inside the UFC, a former lightweight and a former WEC lightweight champion. Absolutely insane. I definitely still do think that Anthony Pettis still has it. He's an amazing, amazing striker. In the lightweight, in the welterweight division, wherever this guy goes, even in the featherweight division, this dude is an absolute beast on the striking. I think it's going to be very, very hard for Alex Morono to get Anthony Pettis to the ground, and if he does, you saw who he's beaten and how he's beaten them. He has a lot of triangle choke submissions from the bottom. He has very, very good submissions from the bottom. So Alex Morono is going to be needing to be a lot more careful if he wants to get Anthony Pettis to the ground, which just makes it a lot more easier for Anthony Pettis to keep the fight up on the feet. And for all of those reasons, I'm definitely going to have to be going with Anthony Pettis to win the fight, probably by unanimous decision, probably 29-28. I think there's going to be one of those rounds where Alex Morono can get the fight to the ground and control it a little bit. Obviously, it's going to be very tough with Anthony Pettis threatening submissions from the bottom, but I think Alex Morono may be able to control at least one of the rounds. But for the other two rounds, I think Anthony Pettis has those rounds in the bag, and that is why I'm picking Anthony Pettis to win the fight by unanimous decision. Alright guys, if you agree with those predictions, or if you disagree with that prediction, just put your prediction in the comment section below. I would love to see what you guys think is going to happen in this fight. Do you think Anthony Pettis is going to go out there and get a Superman punch knockout in the first round? Do you think Alex Morono is just going to dominate the fight on the ground? What do you guys think is going to happen? Put that in the comment section below. If you like the video, make sure to like the video. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss when I post a new video. That would be absolutely insane if you did that. It's been a very, very fun video. We're already up at 9 minutes for this video, so I'm going to end it right here. It's been a fun video. I'm out of here.